this seems like a business that probably was impacted more than others because of the recession. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how you traffic sort of bounced back later?
Absolutely. So Cinnabon is a business where the franchise division is based in high traffic, captured traffic venues, airports, malls, travel plazas. When the recession hit, of course it affected everyone, but if you rely on traffic in an airport and no one's flying, and you rely on traffic in a mall and no one's shopping, there are no humans to buy your product. So our goal was to drive traffic in two ways. One was to make the brand more relevant universally, so that Cinnabon was front of mind and people would consider us and think about the venues where we were to come and see us. The other traffic driving strategy was capture rate of the people who were already there. How can we visually compete with what had become an explosion of snack competition in the venues, which still exists today? So the first strategy was leverage our strategic partnerships and alliances to tell the story of Cinnabon so we were relevant universally. The second strategy to improve capture rate was broaden the perception of variety without moving too far away from the core. We had a little bit of a relevance problem in some of our venues. People loved us, but then they would say, but I just can't, because they thought it was too big or too high of calories. And what we really had to do was market what we already had, smaller cinnamon rolls, other baked goods, and re-energize the blended beverage platform so that people would not only see there was variety, but that there was portable variety, so they could snack on the go, which is critical in the venues where we do business.
Food companies today seem to be really pushing, the health food trends. Cinnabon really seems to embrace the fact that their product is an indulgence. Why have you guys made that decision, and what's the reaction you're getting from consumers?
I think there's a few ways we approach it. One is if you believe that people will continue to seek to treat themselves, which I think we can all agree that they will, then you agree there's a market for indulgences. But I think what today's consumer is looking for is not less indulgence. They're looking for higher quality. They're looking for transparency in what's in their food. They're looking for authenticity of ingredients. So for us, since we have the quality, it's made from scratch, it's rolled right in front of you in our bakeries, we realized that it was okay to stand in that space, that market position of quality indulgence. And the way you do that as an indulgent brand is make sure if someone's going to give you the gift of their discretionary calories, and of course their discretionary income, you had better make it so worth it or they will not come back. Literally in speeches that we give, when I say Cinnabon cinnamon rolls are not healthy, they applaud. They literally applaud and come up and say, it's so refreshing to hear someone say that. I say, they're not good for your butt, but they're good for your soul. And so treat yourself once in a while.
So your strategy has been to offer variety rather than to go the low-fat, low-cal route on your product.
Yeah, absolutely. Our strategy has been to offer variety and protect the quality. I think if we were too extreme, if we said, nope, we are one giant cinnamon roll, 880 calories, if you don't like it, don't buy it, the reality would be over many years, fewer and fewer people would buy it. And so not only is it the right thing to do for communities, it's the smart business move to provide enough variety while still staying true to who we are, which is what differentiates us, that allows us to enjoy growing success in both the franchise business and in other branded categories.